Hey, what's up, peeps? Welcome to another edition of Vinyl Thoughts. Today we're going to talk about an album that is so special to me and so important to me, not just as a music fan, but as a musician and songwriter. We're going to talk about this album here, Meantime, from the band Helmet. So, Meantime was Helmet's second album, and their first on a major on Interscope Records. And it was the first one where, they got a little bit of hype behind them. You read here and there that maybe they were referred to as the next Nirvana, but that seems a little bit ridiculous. But either way, the album came out around that time when there was a lot of hype behind a lot of bands because every record company is just fucking looking for, what's the next big thing going to be? We didn't expect this Nirvana shit. Let's grab whatever we can grab. This band's good. And Helmet is a fucking kick-ass band. And Meantime is my favorite Helmet album. It's, in my opinion, the best representation of what the band had to offer. And when I first heard it, which was through the video for the song Unsung, it just sort of brought something brand new to my life. Because I was already a fan of pretty much anything that was kind of in your face and aggressive. So that included metal, that included punk, that included hip hop, that included a lot of things all at the same time for me. And Helmet was kind of metal, a little bit sort of alternative. There was a whole lot of rhythm going on. And that was the thing that really struck me when I first heard this album, was that the idea of the rhythm guitar as being the focal point of the fucking band. It's so great. And honestly, as a guitar player, I started to play guitar soon after this album came out. And that's kind of, I think, where I got some of my chops, is playing along with, I wasn't holding it up, with this album. So obviously it means a lot to me. And this is not the 1992 version. This is a 2017 repress that was put out for the 25th anniversary of this album. When this album came out in 1992, everyone was kind of moving towards CDs. In fact, I don't feel like a lot of albums by that time were even produced with the intention of them being on vinyl. So in America, by that point, most of the time you can't even find a vinyl pressing in existence of certain albums. And so it's a little bit harder to find. So I ended up settling on this 2017 repress, but it's pretty cool. And that is because it is this bicolor kind of thing, which is cool because originally the album cover came in blue and red. You kind of got to take your pick. And so I like the fact that they sort of celebrated that in the vinyl release and just made it red and blue. I don't know. I'm a sucker for that kind of shit. So if you know the story of Helmet, then you know that no, they did not become the next Nirvana. They did experience a little bit of success with this album and the one following it, which is called Betty. So yeah, this album is just a fucking kick-ass album. It's so abruptly in your face, and the performances are so tight that it's just rhythmically an exciting album. And it's heavy, and it's everything a dude like me wanted to hear in 1992 and still loves to hear today. And so that's all I have for this edition of Vinyl Thoughts. I will see you guys again very soon.